Once seen as the Wild West of the trading world and with a reputation to suit, the prop business today is professional, sophisticated, and for the right person offers a long and fulfilling career. We're joined today by Karim Yousfi of the award-winning prop firm Audacity Capital. Karim, thank you very much for talking to us today. Let me start off by asking you, please, a little bit more about yourself and your role at Audacity Capital.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for having me. My name is Karim. I'm Chief Global Strategist of Audacity Capital. I'm one of the founders of Audacity Capital. I've been trading for the last 12 years, and I'm one of the senior management of Audacity Capital.
And tell me a bit more about your firm, Karim.
Yeah, Audacity Capital is a prop trading firm. We are based in the city of London. We have been running for the last 8 years. We started this firm in 2012. Technically, the story behind this Audacity Capital is mainly to create the right environment for traders to perform and to create and to improve their profitability. We are offering different type of services in trading, mainly funding for profitable trader. And one of the services we are offering is a need we had it ourselves. For example, for me, when I left the banking industry and the corporate world, I was having quite a good strategy, and I was looking for money to rise. And I was just meeting different people from all different walks of life, trying to convince them to invest in my strategy. But it wasn't that easy. Sometimes it's just difficult. Some people, they just ask you weird questions. They ask you 100% within 2 months, because it's really difficult to deal with people. They don't understand the struggle of trading in financial industry. For that, we need to educate them. It costs a lot of time. It takes a long time as well. And it costs a lot of money. That's why we had this idea to create a platform for traders who are profitable and they get a good track record and that they know what they're doing. We just create for them a right environment and a platform where they can get funding, education, and all what they need in order for them to do their job as traders and make a good profit and improve their performance.
When traders apply for your trader funded program, they aren't put through the usual demo account selection process, which is quite unusual for your industry, isn't it?
What it makes us quite unique, this is actually one of the most important key things we offer, is when our traders apply for our program, which is the funded trader program, they don't go through a selection, they don't go through a demo account period, because many competitors, what they do, if someone is looking to get funding, they just apply and later they charge them money for like a sort of challenge or like a assessment period. For that, they just give them a demo account, which is like virtual money, fake money, and ask them to improve themselves. And if they see that doing well, they get them to real money. But what it makes us quite different and unique actually in the industry, we don't operate with demo account. We just don't like demo account. This is completely doesn't make sense. It's just waste of time, and there is no psychological element, which is very important in our job. So that when we believe someone is really good and we think that there is high probability he's going to produce alpha and produce good profit, we just take him on board from day one, and he start trading real money from day one. This is actually what it makes our offer and our company quite different to other firms. On top of that, we offer some other services as well. For example, we have the second program, which is the Hidden Talents program. Is one of the best programs here in the city of London. Is designed for people, they don't have experience, but they want to become professional traders and they want to make a living from the market and become like like a professional doing a career in trading, but they don't know where to start and how to start. So that's what we do. We take them on board, we train them, and later on we allocate for them capital and they start working for us. Our way of doing business is maybe long-term relation. For example, we got some traders, they started with us 8 years ago and they're still trading for us. And what is very important is just that we make sure we are on the same page with our traders, helping them and supporting them. We started with just 8 traders 8 years ago, and now we are more than 582 traders. They trade for us from all around the world, and we are looking to improve this number and attract more talent in our pool. It's not that easy because funding the right trader is very difficult. That's why we got this idea to create this program, which is the Hidden Talents program, to just educate more people and develop our own traders to help us to improve our profitability and join our firm.
And congratulations, Karim, on the 2 awards you recently received from the International Investor: Excellence in Trading Innovation and Excellence in Professional Trader Training.
Thank you very much for your congratulations. Definitely an award is always nice to have it because it's like a sort of a fruit of long years of hard working. And it's not only like management, it's even all the team at Audacity Capital. I think is quite a good distinction for us as a firm, and is going to help us and to encourage us to offer more good service for our traders and help more traders around the world to attract more people. Yeah, definitely hasn't been easy. Has been quite tough to through those years, and definitely what is very important for us is always offering the best environment for traders. Because in trading, in general, trading is quite a stressful job. It's demanding. You don't have enough time to look after other things. So that's what we are doing. We are just creating an ideal environment for someone, for traders, because they don't have time to look about other things. We offer them capital, we offer them good liquidity, all what they need in order to perform and become profitable, and we get the best out of them and to make good profit for themselves and for us. Yeah, for that, our customer service has been quite busy recently and for the last couple years. For that, what is very important for us is just do our best to serve our traders and take all the burden from their head and allowing them to just do well and perform and don't think about other things. For that, we are just taking all the burden of the problems and the stress from our traders. Our team is working 24 hours to help them and support them and giving them all what they need in order to perform and do well. Definitely an award is, we were not expecting that, to be honest, but I think it's definitely a good pleasure to have it. And thank you very much for your help and for your selection. I know the selection process has been quite long and it takes too much time, but definitely is a good thing to be proud about, and especially from a reputable magazine like yours. For that, I think is definitely a thing of proudness for all our team and our traders here at Audacity Capital, and definitely is going to encourage us to do more and help our traders further to improve their profitability and become better traders.
That is great to hear. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic has, of course, had an enormous impact globally, including on the financial industry. Has this changed how you do business?
Definitely, it's tough time. In the financial industry, we never had to deal with such things in the past. It's unprecedented. We never have to deal with such uncertainty in terms of financial market and trading. We have seen this recently because of this pandemic, some things we've never seen before. For example, like oil and the pricing with oil. But we were quite lucky because we started the experience of remote work quite early, because when we started, we had an office with 72 stations, and we were doing mainly like a traditional way of doing prop trading, where traders, they come to our trading floor every day. They have their own stations that are around each other and they work. But we just found out a way, which is 3 years ago, where we introduced this remote option, where the traders, they can work from their places. So that, especially here in London, is quite difficult life. You have to take the tube, it's a long way, it's busy, especially in the morning, the people, they get pushed, and you know how it works in the big cities. For that, we just got this idea to encourage our traders by giving them the opportunity and all what they need in terms of technology and infrastructure to trade from what they are, from home or from their home office or whatever. And we just noticed that there is a good improvement in terms of performance. That's why we start encouraging the remote trading. And we just opened for us quite a new perspective in terms of recruiting new traders. For example, we've got a big number of traders that are based in the States. We are quite big there in the States, and we are looking to get more people in Europe, in Middle East. So that is just a good experience. And when the pandemic, outbreak of the pandemic, we were quite ready in terms of remote trading. So that only our people who manage our traders that are based on our trading floor in the city here in London, but most of them, they already get used to the remote trading, and we're quite ready with this remote option. But definitely the pandemic is affecting everyone in a way or another, and like any business, it's quite tough time for us, and it's not that easy, but we are trying to adapt and cope with what is happening now. Definitely is hard as a business or even as from a personal level. But what it was quite challenging for us is just to help our traders and don't let them affected in terms of psychology and mental health and things like that, and culture as well. For that, we are just developing some programs, helping our traders on daily basis, being in touch with them, supporting them, just making them feeling that they are not by themselves. For that, as a business, I think is quite a moral duty and is part of our culture here in the company, just supporting each other and helping each other as a family. For that, it definitely is affecting us, but we are just trying to adapt and making sure we go through this difficult time, and we hopefully leave with stronger experience and a better position.
And what advice would you give to people unsure about learning to trade or even pursuing a career in this industry, given these times of uncertainty?
Job and just one income, and what they made redundant, because especially here in the UK, despite the furlough and the government support to help people, but many people, they lost their job and they are just now struggling with this financially. For that, trading is one of the best options in terms of diversifying a bit your source of income, and having this skill and this ability to make profit from the market, I think is quite a good thing. Definitely, especially not only in time of crisis, even in normal time, because having this skill to get the ability to produce money and profit by trading the financial market, which is full of opportunities, I think no better time for people who want to learn about this industry than now, because they just need it, and it's going to be quite a good opportunity for them to diversify their income, or even to become like a primary income, and just like in making a career. And on top of that, trading gives good freedom, not only the financial freedom, it gives you location freedom. You can trade from everywhere, you can travel, you can do many things. For that, I think we are quite lucky to be in this position at this stage, especially with this pandemic. But what I can say to anyone who is suffering with this, like everyone, but who is getting affected by this pandemic, is just trying to adapt and keeps working hard and looking for other opportunities. But as I said, trading is one of the best options who could think about to start as a career, or even as a second income.
Well, staying with the theme of uncertainty, let's talk Brexit, Karim. Will this have a direct impact on your business?
Brexit has been quite a long story, and we don't know if it's going to finish soon. Everyone is bored of it, but with the pandemic, to be honest, has been quite recently like a second. It's not like a priority at least for the government right now, because the COVID-19 is taking big chunk of their efforts in order to save people's lives, and is the high priority. For that, Brexit is going to affect everyone. I don't think anyone living in the UK or even in Europe is going to get affected by this decision, because there's many things to change. Is a long relation, has been for years and years, and suddenly within 24 hours is going to change everything in terms of laws, doing business, single market. There's a lot of things you need to adapt. For those businesses, I have to be honest, are struggling, and we are one of them at the moment, because we don't know what is going to happen, because the negotiations that they're still going on. There is a little bit of hard time between the European Union and the UK government here in terms of negotiation. That's just blaming themselves, and I don't think is the best way of doing it. And businesses are the one that, in a way, I'm just trying to be quite politically correct, but in a way hostage to the politics between this game between the European Union and the UK government. And the one who is going to suffer is the businesses, because they're the one who are paying taxes and working hard on a daily basis in order to improve the economy and develop their companies and the lives of their people who work for them. For that, there is a big uncertainty. Many people, they don't know what is going to happen. Many bosses here in the city, they don't know what decision they're going to take. And the support and the backup from the government, even in terms of information and the guidance, is very little, at least at this stage. For that, I think the best approach for us as a businesses, we know it's going to be hard for everyone, but it's just we wait and see until we get like a concrete stuff from both sides, and we decide what we're going to take next. In terms of it's going to affect us or not, definitely it's going to affect us, because we have a good number of business in Europe, and if we go to leave the European Union, well, we don't have access anymore to the European Union. For that, we have to see how we can adapt with such situation. For that, let's hope for the best.
Indeed. Well, let's finish on a positive note. Where do you see Audacity Capital in 5 years' time, Karim?
Yeah, it's quite a good question, especially we get it for our traders when they join us. We just always ask them, what do you see yourself? To be honest, with this pandemic, with this Brexit, I think it's very difficult to predict. But I'm really positive, and I think we are at the moment one of the most important prop trading firms here in the city, one of the top three, and we are looking, hopefully, for the next 5 years to be one of the top important prop trading firms in the world. We've got quite a good presence at the moment in the States. We are looking to get a good number of traders hopefully joining. For that, for the next 5 years, is quite medium thing. I don't have like an exact figure, but definitely we're going to get a bigger number of traders. What is very challenging for us is not only to attract good traders to join us, but is to make them staying with us despite the competition and what other offers they're doing, which is we managed to do that because, as I said, we had some people, they stayed with us 8 years and they keep trading for us. For that, for the next 5 years, it's very promising, and I hope, I don't want to be that pessimistic, but I'm quite optimistic about this, of the company and the financial industry in general, and the world in general. Hopefully, is going to be a better situation, and we increase the number of the capital we've got and the number of traders for the next 5 years.
Well, we certainly wish you all the best, Karim Yousfi, CEO of Audacity Capital. Congratulations once again on your 2 awards, and thank you very much for speaking with us.
Perfect. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure to be with you today. I've got to thank you again in my name personally and the name of the team here at Audacity Capital for your award, for your distinction, for your support, for your encouragement, and for what you are doing for businesses as well, to help them and to encourage them. Because awards, I know, it's very symbolic, but has a big sense for people who worked hard to achieve something. For that, getting awarded is always feels good. And I've got to thank you and thank all the staff of Investor Magazine, and hopefully we can see good things coming for the next year.